How many of you have just been in a rut when it comes to cooking? Like, I feel like that's me right now, literally. With everything that's going on, I just cannot find the motivation to cook. Coronavirus, number one, like that's taking over our lives. Number two, tired of eating the same stuff. I want something different. Like, because I want something different, I'm just unmotivated to sit down and think of something different to eat. And number three, I've just got so much stuff up here that my head space is so cluttered that it's got everything all messed up. So today, while I was picking out my third run this week for coronavirus stuff, anyway, I saw some brisket, so I picked that up. I was like, oh, that's different. I can cook that. We can eat off of that for more than a day. Give myself a break from cooking yet again tomorrow. So that's what I have. That's what we're gonna eat. So I want to show you guys how I'm going to prepare this brisket for tonight's dinner and tomorrow's leftovers. So my brisket has been washed and I'm just patting the excess water off. Honestly, guys, it's not like super important that you're doing this. I do just want to make sure that my seasoning is going to stick to this side. So that's the reason why I'm going to pat it down. Now that it's patted down, I'm going to use some French onion soup dry mix that I'm going to use. I also have some, see if I can get it to focus. Oh. All right, I've got some beef consomme and I have some barbecue seasoning here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply this very generously and put this together and put it in the oven. So basically right now, I just haven't felt like cooking, have been uninspired. Just my mind has been just taken over with random thoughts, fear, hysteria, you name it, just because of all of this corona stuff. You know, if I'm not looking at it, my mom's looking at it, my friends are talking about it. You know, it's just a lot. I'm not gonna lie, it is a lot. And on top of that, you know, thank the Lord, I've been, you know, doing some cakes and stuff like that. So my time has been occupied, but my thoughts have been occupied as well, and they just got me all over the place. So I say all that to say I say all of that just to say that I have been really slacking when it comes to food, just not being able to come up with different things. Because I mean, if you're like me, you get tired of eating the same stuff all the time. And that's kind of where I am. Just to fill you in here though, I'm literally just making sure that I have enough seasoning. And one thing I can tell you about barbecue seasoning, I know I just completely got off a track here, but I want to make sure I'm explaining to you all what I'm doing. When you're using a dry rub, especially a dry rub that you buy from the store that's not one that you've made yourself, it's very important to be very liberal with your rub. When you think that you have too much rub, you don't have enough, keep going. I really like to cover all of the pink, all of the meat, all of the flesh with dry rub. You push it down into the meat, into the folds, if you have folds on your meat, and you just pat it down. You pat it down also on the sides. You pat the sides down with the excess that's in the pan. And this is just to ensure that the food is going to, or the meat is going to be well seasoned. So you don't have to worry about getting a piece of meat that just tastes like meat with nothing in it. Like, that's the worst. I'm sorry. I just don't like that. But the sides here, I'm paying attention to the sides. You know, right here, you want to get those sides. You want to pat them down. But yeah, you want to keep doing this. Now back to what I was saying. All of those things that have been bombarding my mind just has me like really having a brain block where I'm like not having ideas to come on here and show you guys like different meals. So here is where I need your help. If there is something that you guys would like to see me cook, like to see me try, go ahead and give me those ideas. I'll do my research and get it together, practice, you know, whatever. Do what I do in order to get you guys these easy meal ideas. And although this one is easy, it's not a 30-minute meal, obviously. This is gonna cook somewhere to like 4 hours. Which is another problem per se for me, because I have to bake cakes today, which means I'm gonna be down to one oven, and I really wanted to be finished cooking my cakes by 3:30 today, and it is 1:30 and I haven't even started. So as you can see, I'm a little bit behind the curve. So here's what I'm going to do next. So I have this beef consomme. And you guys, if you've seen any of my videos, you've seen me use beef consomme before when I've used beef. It's thicker and more full of flavor than beef stock. So I'm going to just pour my beef consomme in. And then I'm going to actually pour about 1/4 of a cup. This is, how many ounces? This is 10 ounces. So this is like 1.5 cups. So I'm gonna pour about 1/4 to 1/2 of a cup. I'll just eyeball that into here, and then into like either a bowl or a measuring cup. Then I am going to mix one of these French onion soup mixes in. And this is just to add a little bit more flavor. And I'm just gonna whisk this in. And that's ready. Now, what I am going to do is I need to turn this over because typically when you cook a brisket, you wanna cook it the fat side up, okay? Fat side up. So, here we go, our brisket is over. Is that the fat side? Oh, I had it on the right side, guys. This is the fat side. And so now we're just going to pour this around it. Not on it, but around it. I don't want to pour the reason I said around it is because I don't want to pour over the top of the brisket and then wash all of the seasoning off of the brisket. So there we go. All of the onion flakes kind of settled over here, so I'm trying to move it around a little bit. So I'm gonna wash my hands, and then we're gonna go back and cover this. So we're going to cover this with foil. Oven is heated, so we're going to go ahead and put this into a 350-degree oven, and we're going to cook this for about an hour. We're going to keep it covered the entire time. It usually takes about that long for a brisket to cook, and then after those about 4 hours, I'll show you what we're working with. All right, guys, excuse the mess because I am in the process of baking and doing a little bit of work, but I have to check on the brisket. So I wanted to share with you guys what it looks like. It has been in the oven about 4 hours, maybe a little bit over that. But as you can see, this thing has shriveled up quite a bit. I'm just going to poke the meat portion here. It does appear to be fork tender, but I'm not sure. I think I'm gonna let it cook for another 30 minutes or so, just to be on the safe side. Let me see here. That is really, really good. Really, really good. So I don't know. I think it's done, but I think I'm going to let it cook for just another 30 minutes just to be on the safe side. And then we'll be able to, and then we'll be ready to eat with something. I don't even know what I'm serving with this yet, but this right here is definitely being eaten today. All right, guys, it's done. Looks delicious. I'm so hungry that I'm not even gonna show you me plating my food, but I will show you me cutting this up. And we're just gonna have these roasted veggies with it. As you can see, this meat is very tender and cuts very, very easily. Let's taste it. Let's see if this tastes any good. I like it. It's good. Real good, real good. Y'all, I had to jump on here and tell y'all how damn good that brisket was. We ate off of it literally like 4 days. So that was worth it all day long. I think it was about 6.5 pounds of meat. It was about $35 at Costco, and your girl will be getting another one. We ate it in tacos. The best way I had it was in an omelet. Ooh wee, y'all gotta try it. From just plain with some vegetables to tacos, omelets, tostados. You can do that several different ways. So that's one of those cook once, eat like 4 or 5 times type of meals. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please make sure you leave your comments down below, subscribe to the channel, share, like, and subscribe, and also hit the notification bell and follow me over on my Instagram. Until the next time, I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.